Hey, everybody, I'm going to give Andrea a minute. I know Joel is going to be a few minutes late, so he said we could start without him, so we'll see if Andrea joins us before we. Ted, you caught a lot of fish?
We caught fish. I won't go to a lot, but we caught several big fish.
All right.
And I don't know if any of those of us present are fishermen, but one of the guys caught a 30-inch walleye.
Good heavens.
Which is by far the biggest walleye I have ever seen in my life.
That's a monster.
That was a monster. Fun to see. I'll probably never see another one.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Give one more minute here for Andrea. We have a quorum. We can go ahead and get started, but.
I think, John, we need 3 votes, 3 affirmative votes to close. Is that right?
We need 2/3, but if less than the whole body. Let me look at that.
Andrea's here.
We've got Andrea
Okay.
online.
Okay.
So.
Points moot.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. This is the Tuesday, January 11th, 2022 special board meeting. We're meeting today with the purposes of having a closed session, potentially. I'll go ahead and state the reasons that we are citing for the closed session and then ask for a motion for a closed session. The reasons pertaining to this closed session are Iowa Code Section 388.91, which allows us to discuss marketing and pricing strategies and proprietary information that may impact Des Moines Waterworks' competitive position by public disclosure not required of potential or actual competitors related to ongoing negotiations over creating an integrated regional water authority. Each of these topics should be discussed in closed session to avoid disclosure likely to prejudice or disadvantage the position of the Des Moines Waterworks. The second is Iowa Code Section 622.10 to request and receive legal advice from retained legal counsel and to avoid waiver of the attorney-client privilege. Iowa Code Section 22.765 to review a tentative and preliminary draft prior to completion of the 28E agreement. And lastly, Iowa Code Section 21.51A to discuss or review records which are required or authorized by state or federal law to be kept confidential. Those are the reasons that we would cite, or that we are citing for today's closed session. Is there a motion for a closed session?
So moved.
And a second? We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions before we take a vote? Hearing none, I'll ask Michelle to record the vote.
And Joel is not here yet, correct?
Correct. He'll be late.
Okay. Bolton,
Yes.
Gillette,
Yes.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Munns.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great. So we're going to switch out of this meeting and go into another online meeting. I will say that we do not intend to take any action following our closed session. We'll only return to the Zoom meeting to adjourn when we are finished on or about 5 o'clock. So with that, we will leave this Zoom meeting. Please sign out and sign into your Teams meeting. All right, I see everybody except Joel. Give him a second. Keep Can you see him there? Yep, there he is. Okay, so we've come back to the January 11th, 2022 Board of Waterworks Trustees Special Board Meeting. We've had a closed session. We have no action to take here. Are there any comments, questions, thoughts from the board at this point? Hearing none, I think we will adjourn. We have our next meeting a week from today on January 18th. Same topic, same scheduled time, 3:30. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.